Hey y'all, what up? How are you guys doing on your 4th of July celebration of 4th of July on the 5th? This is what I'm doing. Boom. Tearing apart the dishwasher with my husband. We've done this before. Dewey and I did this before, but if you have a problem with your dishwasher not draining, so we have a GE profile. It looks like this. So what's been happening is the water's been pouring out. I'm assuming in the rinse cycle has been pouring out on the bottom area here. Not over here, but over there. So we've done this before. We've had people here to try and fix it. They can't fix it. So basically I brought you to the party late because we've already taken off everything. We took off the swing arm up here. I'm using terms that probably are not the actual terms. It is an arm that has a sprayer on it. And these are the parts that we've taken apart so far. I'll show you. There's a screen that goes on there, and I was trying to get to that, which is your filter. So, last time I did this, we cleaned all these parts. So these all have to be cleaned. This is the big swing arm thingy with the water. I call it the swing arm thingy with the water. And then this one's on the top. So you want to make sure that also these holes don't have any debris stuck in them. If they do, they're going to spray sideways and they're going to go out all over the place. So here's what we took apart so far. Sucked out the water, and then of course this was in the middle of cleaning the screen. This is your filter that goes down into that hole that you see, and that's where we had. What happens is the water builds up in there and then it overflows down in here. We're not sure why. So the best thing I know how to do is to tear this apart, clean it out, which we did. Clean all this out in the bottom here with some Lysol in a second, and I'll be back. So if you have this problem before you get rid of your dishwasher, try this. Okay, so as you can see, this section here is all cleaned up. Some white vinegar and some Lysol together. And then what I did was I went down in here, which is really gross. I got as much as I could have, because I think that's the pump that goes out, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm not a genius here. But, yeah, so this, first you gotta clean the inside of this before you do the actual parts themselves. And hopefully that sump that's in there is not the problem. Hopefully it's just needing to be cleaned out. Okay, so as you can see, cleaned all this. There's no gunk on there. Cleaned that. That's the top of the filter. This, clean this. This never gets like super clean, but there's still water in there. Clean these to make sure there's nothing in these holes. These are the clips for the top rack. Inside is clean as can be. So now, I do think one of these holes is clogged. I can't remember which one I thought, but I want to make sure that these are all not stuck with any kind of debris or anything like that. Because I can hold the water spray on. This is all clean now. So here we go. Next step, drying it, putting it back together. Okay, now we're going to put this back together going backwards. So, since you didn't get to see me and my husband take this apart, putting it back together in front of you backwards, you'll figure out, just do the reverse, when you're opening it up. So, actually stepping back, we got to put the screen in first that we had in the sink. Okay, so we put this screen down first, then we put the filter in, and we put this on top. You gotta make sure they all clip in properly. Got it? Okay, so we hook this part up right here. You have to unhook this so this tube is loose here, this hard plastic tube, so that you can get this off. So we rip this off, and what's underneath it. Now we're just putting everything back together. So in order to loosen up this pipe here, plastic pipe, we had to take the top spinner off. She's gonna put it right now. And there you have it. That's back on. There's a 1/4-inch nut in there. Next up, I forget what these parts are called, but we got this. We got this that goes on top of this. And then we have that. Let's see how this goes. This thing is a biatch, I remember. Okay, so now we got this far, and I'm pretty sure that this goes in that hole right there. Let's give it a shot. Last thing to put on, and then we're gonna test this baby out, take it for a spin. And that just popped in. You had to push down on it to pop up, push down on it and lock it in. So, are we ready to take this for a spin? Okay, I guess we gotta put the trays back. Guys, so lastly, we put some white vinegar in here, just a little bit. We put the trays back in. And the top tray, you just need to make sure that you take the clips off. The clips go on the inside. They're like little pinchy things. They go on the outside. You can use a flathead screwdriver to pull those off in order to get this off. Okay, so that was the first thing we took out was that. Then this, of course that's easy. Now we're gonna let it run. Hopefully we've solved the problem, but we won't know for like at least a week because it'll come and go. All right, ready? We're gonna do normal. Should we do deep clean? Okay, so this is running. I'm not even gonna think of cleaning this floor until this thing doesn't spill out all over it again, okay? So far so good. Good luck.